I'm done. Yes, I said I work for York City Police. As a private fucking investigator. Ask and you shall receive. I really don't. But I do now. These motherfuckers got me fucked up. Nobody want to smoke crack. I don't want to smoke crack, bitch. I've been stopping crime all night. Girl, I'm playing. Girl, I'm playing. I'm an activist though, and I don't play about the children. I don't like seeing drugs. I don't like seeing women on drugs. I don't like seeing men abusing women. I don't like seeing people abusing the authority of the law when it comes to people's safety, well-being, and their health. You want to smoke crack? Go to fucking the alleyway and smoke it. You want to buy crack? Go in the alleyway and fucking buy it. Get the fuck from around here. You don't want people in your business? Don't make it somebody else's business. Now, if the motherfucker wasn't harassing me and keep coming around here, because he might try to fuck with my car or something, his ass need to go. It's not a regular rooming house. It's not a regular rooming house. It's through housing. And there's people that sit in the offices that bring new people here every day. And I don't have to tolerate it. I don't give a fuck what was here before me. It ain't going to happen. Because I'm going to have the police all through this bitch. And I got family who is police officers on night shift as well as on day shift. I don't agree with the cops like that, but I fuck with a lot of them because they're good people. Some of them, a lot of them are good people, and there's bad ones. Just like everywhere. There's bad people everywhere. They already fucked with me. They've been fucking with me by having this fucking crackhead shit in here. I got brothers. He don't want that smoke. My brother would leave out the shelter just to dust that nigga off for fucking with me. You seen how big my other brother was compared to that scrawny ass man? You better be thankful I went to the law and I didn't go to my brothers, because they is their sister keeper. And they showed you that today on my live. And my other brother's locked up for a criminal attempt homicide for jabbing a motherfucker 14 times behind his other sister. And all he could have did was fight him, but he went out his mind about his sister. He could have used his hands that God gave him, but said he picked up something. Poked that man up behind his sister. You gotta be careful, because these people ain't playing. People ain't playing no more. You gotta be careful. What's that? York City Police. They not playing. They looking for his ass. That was the cops right there. They not playing. They circling this area. I know y'all saw that. Y'all thought I was playing, huh? Get your shit together. Get the fuck out. Them fucking drugs. And this is the man from the park earlier. Is that a regular light or a cop light? Yeah, I don't play that shit. You fuck with me, you climb inside my car, unleash my dog. One of these fucking crackheads did that. It was cool out. Cops ain't saying nothing about my dog being in the car. They said it was okay with these temperatures because it's cool. Not only that, these motherfuckers smoking crack in the hallway. Listening to my conversation, this woman started telling me about a conversation where her friend OD'd off of a drug called fentanyl. Somebody over-listened to our conversation and called the cops talking about, yeah, they said something about OD and somebody on fentanyl. So y'all want to come to me about OD and somebody on fentanyl? You mean people ear hustling my conversation that this woman's talking to me about, explaining to me about what happened to her cousin or her family member? And they was like, well, we know you don't got drugs. We know you don't do that type of stuff, but we still had to come and talk to you. I said, yeah, to see what happened. So I told him I was having a conversation. There was people standing far distance. You see where my car is parked. A lady came over here, was talking, conversation about how one of her friends OD from fentanyl and stuff, and how they upstairs doing drugs and things like that. And these motherfuckers ear hustling. And I told the cops, I said, well, they're doing drugs upstairs right now. He said, we got to catch them in the act. We don't have keys to get in there all the time to be able to catch them in the act. I said, oh, I'll let you in. They didn't call the cops on me. They didn't unleash my dog. They smoking crack in the hallway. Fucking throwing piss on the fucking floor. These dirty ass crackheads need to go. Because I don't want to be inhaling fucking crack smoke. Why are you outside? You don't live with old girl anymore? Blase, blase, blah. I don't know who old girl is. Please don't bring up no females up on my life. I am happily taken. Thank you. I appreciate you, though, for trying to understand, but all you have to do is go back in. You have to go back and watch the videos and things like that. I'm for the government. I'm not for the government. Lord Jesus. Take that back. I am not for the fucking system. But I'm not for fucking drugs. I'm not for child molestation. I'm not for fucking crackheads, drug addicts, and none of that shit. I will help you. You saw that lady? I helped her. So that I help her with her child. She needed to go home. I took her all the way fucking home with fucking hazard lights on. I could have got pulled over. Citation. No, they ain't gonna pull me over for hazard lights on. I'm actually using precaution, using my hazard lights on. But I took her home. She was being pimped out. She said she ain't being pimped out. Y'all already said she was being pimped out. You feel what I'm saying? So, I stopped a lot of crime tonight. I did. I stopped a lot of crime tonight. Not on purpose, not because I wanted to, but because it's in my heart to protect myself. This man wasn't going to talk to me. Aggressively told me I get the fuck off the property. And I live here. That man don't live here. And you have an open container on the property. There's no visitors after 9 p.m. It also says, this is a smoke-free building. It also says, no parking, private property, Dutch kitchen, residents only, permit parking only. Car will be towed at owner's expense. Private parking. If I go inside, I will literally show you that it says, no illegal activities whatsoever. Or you will be going to jail and you'll be charged and going to jail. That's what it says. Lord Jesus. Let me get my ass back and stay put because that cop was supposed to come back. This is too much. I'm going to need some cigarettes. Is that store open? No. No, it's not. Or is it? Oh, shit. It's a green light and I'm sitting here stopped here. You would have thought I was high. Stopping at green lights and shit. I thought people only do that when they're under the influence. People do that shit when they're tired too, I guess, huh? It's crazy work. Dried boogies in my nose and shit. Not too much on me though, you know. We're fighting crime. Oh man, I gotta take my ass to bed. I'm not though, because I feel like this man is gonna come back around and be fucking with my car. And I'm gonna know it was him. Y'all see, ain't nothing wrong with my car, right? Except for my flashes. So if anything happens in my car, it's because of that weirdo. I still got some leftover money from the $50 that she sent me for food. So I was going to get my dye tomorrow. I'm still going to do that, but I might as well just grab a pack of cigarettes. Before I be up like a crackhead. Out this motherfucker. I'm going to give this place a break. Let me go get my cigarettes. Oh my goodness. I'm not using the money that was sent from my security deposit. My boo, my girl, my bae sent me $50 earlier for food, specifically. And I said, my food is only $7. She was like, get gas or hair. She said, dye my other side of my hair. She know I need my cigarettes. I'm trying to wean off, but I'm going to get this. I'm going to get this pack. I'm going to try to be good and not chain smoking. But I do need a cigarette right now. There's no places open that I can get a loose cigarette. As far as like people that I know that will sell loosies out their pack and shit, I don't really trust that anyway. Unless it's coming from, you know what I mean, I don't know. But anyways, like my brother or something. But I'm about to use some of my money that's for my hair dye. That dye is not that much though, because it's bleach. And it was only like a like $3, $4 packet or something. And it was like a purple packet. It was powder. And I had to mix it with this other stuff to give it this thing, to give it this. I'm making excuses for smoking, but hey, I'm an addict. I'm addicted to fucking tobacco. I'm addicted to tobacco. And I've been trying, but I'm not trying hard enough, obviously. I'm going to go get some cigarettes right now. After tonight, I need it because, oh my God, these motherfuckers are stressful. I'm surprised I didn't go get a pack hours ago. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing, because knowing me, I would have been got a pack hours ago. I'm just happy I got extra money and I'm not, you know what I mean? Like, yo, these woods, bro, I'm telling you. These was woods. These was woods. And they made parks out of them. Which is a good thing for the children. But imagine what was really in those woods. All them big ass trees like that. I'm thinking Sasquatch. Oh my God. There's water, there's trees, shallow places for them to lay in. Hell yeah. They're definitely sleeping in there at night. But I left markings for them on the trees over there. I left markings for them. And I will go back and check and see if they left markings for me. I know what my markings look like because I made my markings a certain way. They make their markings a certain way too. Let me see. Making my way downtown, driving around. I don't know, but I'm not homebound. Chasing bad guys. Acting like I'm a cop to stop crime. Yeah. Oh man. When people fuck with me and I see some fucking crazy shit like that, I know how y'all be seeing people fighting in videos and y'all wondering why they're recording and not helping the girl when she's getting beat up by a guy, and y'all like, that's some sick ass shit. How can a man watch another man beat on a woman? You know what I mean? It's true. How can you watch that and be okay with yourself as a female or a woman? We got to learn how to carry guns, learn how to fight, learn how to protect yourself, learn martial arts, put yourself in protection from abuse, safety classes where they're teaching you martial arts and how to protect yourself from things like that. And things like that. So, you know, you got to start teaching. If you can't pay for it, you might as well go on fucking YouTube and start training yourself. Because it's not easy, but you can learn it. Our brains are built to learn things. Look how many people built things out of things, glass out of electricity hitting the sand and making glass with some shit, and they accumulated that some way and put it in their own formula to be able to make a machine that actually make glass that way. So there's a lot of things that we created in this world, and that's how powerful our brains are. If you don't understand me, my lingo, then you don't understand God and how we was created. We was created to create and protect the creation of God's lands. I mind my business, but shit, if I'm driving by and I see some shit like that, I'm stopping. Yes, and I'm calling the police, and I'm threatening calling the cops. Even if I don't call the cops, I'm threatening calling the cops. Just to scare your ass. I might not call the cops, but I'm going to threaten your ass to call the cops. But God knew I wasn't going to call the cops. He knew I wasn't. Because I could have been got them crackheads locked up. They going to get their own self hemmed up. But if I see some shit like that pass, you pick your hands on a female. I don't think I'm a man. I know I'm a woman. But I was taught certain things in life to protect myself, and I learned how to fight and take things out of people's hands, and I know how to use a weapon of any kind, to be honest. Because in my past life, I was something that was beyond this motherfucking earth. And I was able to remember those things from my past life and utilize them in this life, and I didn't even know I knew how to do a lot of things. But God told me I was able to do a lot of things, and I started acting upon them, and I seen all the stuff that I was capable of doing. You better open that third eye, clean your pineal gland from all that callus that's around it, from the poisonous that they poisoned you with to kill your third eye from being able to reach the enhancement, to be able to reach and utilize your full brain, because we only use a part of our brain. Google it. I'm not lying. I'm not crazy. I'm not making this shit up either. It's health. It's science. It's life. It's human biology. It's biology. What was I looking up? Oh, I'm like, what am I looking up? I'm here. I know I'm here, but I don't know why I'm here, and I'm looking up shit. I don't know what the fuck I'm looking up. Forgot what I was doing. I'm just scrolling on my phone. Like, what am I supposed to do? That's what ADHD do to you. See what's going on? ADHD do that to me. You be like, oh, she all over the place. She's manic. No. I'm not inside because I don't want to smoke crack. This is I'm telling you, they smoke crack from a certain time to a certain time. Swear to God. And I'm not with that shit on my mother. I done broke up with females for doing drugs. Because they wanted to do drugs and shit and lie. And I ended up finding out through the grapevine that they were smoking crack and doing drugs and shit. Tell me, I just need weaned off if you can help me with $10. And knowing my heart, I'm giving them $10. And her ass is utilizing it for crack. Then asking me for 20, then 30. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I said, you're not weaning off. I'm disabling you right now. What the fuck? And you know I don't know nothing about it, so you able to keep doing that shit. Oh, fuck no. I broke up with that bitch. Immediately. How long you doing? Can I get a pack of Newport 100s? Please and thank you. Just one more chance. Got me. It's one more chance. I'm so backwards. I should have grabbed something to drink. All right. That's why I was like, let me buy them Little Caesars, because that was the cheapest Caesars. And they got full off that shit. My brothers. And I had me a $7 plate. So altogether I only spent like $14. How you doing? Like I only spent like $14. Oh, y'all investigating? I'll be doing that shit all night. I ran down on this man that was trying to, I saw him attacking this woman. And I drove past and I was already far and something told me to look through my drive-through mirror. I jumped out my car and said, cut that shit the fuck out. I reversed. Yeah. I said, I work with York City Police. I don't. I said, I work with York City Police. And they had something sharp in his hand. I didn't give a fuck. I said, I work for York City. Where the fuck did they go? He was like, I said, go fucking show me now. He said, they went this way. How the fuck you got a sharp object in your hand and you're scared of some fucking prawny ass fucking woman? Because he only beats a woman. And I'm like, it had to been both of them because I saw both of them walking towards him and shit. I'm like, all right. Yeah, severe scaredy cats. Yeah. Yeah. And then this other guy was on the fucking property of the Dutch Kitchen with an open can talking about turn your flashers off. I said, they don't fucking turn off. Water got into him, so the cops ain't worried.